everyone, this is ChakaWhat here, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my top 10 hardest decisions of Fallout. This list was suggested to me by Peach Fuzz, so thanks for watching my videos, dude. Up at number 10, I have the Gecko Powerplant problem from Fallout 2. A damaged reactor is spilling coolant, causing illness to spread within Vault City. Both the communities of Gecko and Vault City want the reactor stopped. The Chosen One has the decision of either melting down the reactor or repairing it. Melting it down takes less effort, but many peaceful ghouls' lives are destroyed, and Lynette, the first citizen of Vault City, will deny you entry into the community. Repairing it takes more time and effort, but eases the tensions between Gecko and Vault City, and also makes Harold like you more. 9. The Fate of Far Harbor from Far Harbor. After their voyage, the sole survivor is able to decide the fate of and end the turmoil within the town of Far Harbor. They can cleanse the land for the children of the Atom, but this will result in slaughtering the harbormen. They can try to find peace between the synths and the humans living there, but exposing Dima will result in a slaughter. The sole survivor can help Dima and the synths, or they can help the harbormen, which will result in a slaughter of the androids. Most of it comes down to which lives the sole survivor values more, and who they believe has a right to the land. 8. The Synth in Rivet City, Fallout 3. The quest The Replicated Man gives the lone wanderer a taste of the conflict between the Institute and the Railroad. A synth named Harkness was able to escape from his creators, and the Railroad was able to help him find shelter as a guard of Rivet City, even going as far as to give him facial reconstructive surgery. However, Dr. Zimmer and a synth named Armitage have come to wipe Harkness's memory and take him back home. The lone wanderer is given a choice of requisitioning Harkness for Dr. Zimmer, or helping Railroad Representative Victoria Watts keep Harkness in hiding and kill the Institute members. It really comes down to one's loyalties and what you see as really human. 7. The Child from the Pit. After fighting 3 rounds in the hole, the lone wanderer is freed from slavery and must now play their part in the fate of the pit. The iron-fisted ruler, Lord Ishmael Asher, wishes the lone wanderer to put down the slave uprising and keep the pit under his control. However, Werner, a slave and former right-hand man to Asher, wishes to lead a slave uprising and bring change to the community. Siding with Asher causes the death of many slaves, but siding with Werner involves the lone wanderer in the kidnapping of Mary, the child of Asher and Sandra, whom they loved dearly. The decision here not only decides the fate of the citizens, but of an innocent 1-year-old born of the wastes. 6. I Could Make You Care from New Vegas. After the courier and Veronica Santangelo traveled the Mojave for a while together, Veronica insists the courier take her home to the bunker so she can try and change the Brotherhood of Steel's ways. Veronica desperately tries to convince Elder McNamara of using technology to ensure the Brotherhood's survival, but he will remain unconvinced. Afterwards, Veronica and the courier talk, and the courier has the decision of convincing her to either stay with the Brotherhood or defect and join the followers of the Apocalypse. Veronica is obviously conflicted, as she loves and wants the best for her the only family she's ever known, but also recognizes that the West Coast Brotherhood is very dogmatic and stubborn. A few paladins have also decided to take matters into their own hands, and have every intention of ending the courier's and Veronica's lives. 5. The Future of Redding from Fallout 2. The small mining town has incredible political turmoil festering within. The Chosen One, after recovering the excavator chip in the Great Wanamingo mine, must choose between 2 mine owners who will both pay 1,000 caps for the chip. Dan McGrew, owner of Morningstar Mine, has loyalties to New Reno, and giving him the chip will soon allow him to produce enough profits to place Redding under New Reno protection. Same goes for the owner of Cocoweef, Marge LaBarge, who is loyal to the NCR. Or, the Chosen One can deliver the antidote to Jet to Painless Doc Johnson, who will use it to become the mayor of Redding and place it under Vault City protection. 4. The Mutant Leader from Fallout. When confronting the Master, the Vault Dweller is given 3 approaches, all ending quite differently. They can go in, guns a-blazing, and kill him until he becomes a gooey paste. This, however, will set a self-destruct sequence for the cathedral. They can also try to be a diplomat and solve issues peacefully by talking with the Master, which will ultimately lead him to have a moral crisis and commit suicide, imploring the Vault Dweller to leave while they still have hope. Or they can take a very drastic measure by nuking the cathedral. However, if the Vault Dweller is still on the premises when the countdown ends, they go up in flames, along with the Master and the children of the cathedral. 3. The Launch from Lonesome Road. In truth, this is 2 decisions encompassed under one title. At the completion of Lonesome Road, the courier's personal quest is brought full circle. They enter Ulysses' temple to find the man they've heard so much about. The courier has the option to either kill or spare him. Afterwards, the courier must decide what to do with the nuclear launch sequence. They can either initiate the apocalypse and aim it at the NCR, or start the end and aim it at Caesar's Legion. They may also destroy both factions if they wish, or the courier can sacrifice their companion, Eddie, to stop the launch altogether. This decision really comes down to the courier's sense of morality and true loyalties, as whichever side is destroyed gives the other side the upper hand, or if the courier isn't able to destroy so much life, they would instead give up their friend. 2. Who Controls the Commonwealth from Fallout 4. The sole survivors' decisions greatly impact the fate of the Commonwealth, as their strength, intelligence, and perseverance cause whichever faction they join to be the winner: the Minutemen, the Railroad, the Institute, or the Brotherhood of Steel. With the Brotherhood, the sole survivor works with Elder Arthur Maxson and ascends to the position of Sentinel, destroying the Institute and the Railroad. The Brotherhood believes in a more traditional use of technology, ostracizing synths and mutants. With the Institute, they show their passion for the advancement of technology and the use of synth for the better. However, this also means condoning the Institute's actions of kidnapping citizens. They rise to the position of director and destroy the Brotherhood and the Railroad. With the Railroad, the sole survivor destroys the Brotherhood and the Institute and grow the small organization's military stance on freeing and humanizing synths. Finally, with the Minutemen, the sole survivor displays their wish to be a positive and uniting force within the Commonwealth, but also leads to the destruction of the Institute. And for number 1, I have chosen Who Controls the Mojave from New Vegas. Like the sole survivor's dilemma, the courier also seemed to have bit off more than they could chew with accepting such a simple delivery job. The courier decides the fate of the people and the factions within the Mojave by siding with either Mr. House, the New California Republic, Caesar's Legion, or working with Yes Man to create an independent Vegas that they rule and control. With the independent Vegas, the courier is allowed to decide which factions remain and which get destroyed, but they also must deactivate Mr. House to give Yes Man control of the Lucky 38. With Caesar's Legion, regardless of the courier's karma, they have sided with the most brutal and evil faction. Under Caesar brings the destruction of the NCR, the Brotherhood, the Great Khans, the followers of the Apocalypse, and many more. With the NCR, the courier attempts to bring peace, order, and economic stability while crushing the Legion and seizing power from the Powder Gangers. With Mr. House, one can be sure of his old world knowledge in being the oldest and probably most qualified to rule the strip. However, this involves destroying the Brotherhood, the Legion, and forcing the NCR to surrender. I hope you've enjoyed my list and found it helpful. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye!
Do you believe in kissing honey? You bet I do. Well, I believe in kissing honey when the moon is new.